Good morning and welcome back to Channel 342 News. I'm Scotty Sampson, and today we have the latest news on the progressive reforms. Spanning from the 1890s to the 1920s, progressive reforms have appeared in every field. Swear to God, no cap. We're going to dive headfirst into some of these changes happening right before our eyes. First, let's pan over to Gabby Richardson, talking firsthand about the housing and sanitation reform.
Thanks, Scotty. I'm sitting in a tenement house with garbage everywhere around me. We are forced to live in these atrocious conditions, being jammed into rooms like cattle, having no room to sleep, and don't even get me started on the bathrooms. Just buckets in the corner, and the stench is awful. The garbage doesn't get cleaned, and the sewers get backed up with all of the garbage not being cleaned up. And there are babies and kids sick from how unsanitary the houses are. But for our sake, rumor has it that a man by the name of Jacob Reese is trying his best to help us and our terrible living conditions. Thanks for actually listening to us for once.
Wow, Gabby, well said. That's so sad. But it doesn't affect me at all, so I couldn't care less. Oh. Just in, the Triangle Shirtwaist Company factory has just started burning down, but I think everybody in there should be fine. Let's head over to Alexis Ginther, a meatpacking Southern woman just trying to tell the world how she really feels.
Thanks, Scott. I'm here in the meatpacking industry where I've been working for some time now, and the demand has really just been booming for me, okay? The economic business is really skyrocketing, let me tell you. Now, just between us, the sanitary conditions may not be the best here in the factory, but like, meat is meat, okay? At least people are being fed, you know? Yeah, I've seen a few rats here and there, but like, what's the harm, you know? Maybe it just adds a little flavor. And like, there's some contaminants, but whatever. I think people might be starting to catch on though, because like, there's been a rumor going around here in the factory that some Sinclair guy has been paid to like uncover the detail of our work here. But what's one person really gonna do? Back to you, Scott.
Well, I guess you could say that the meatpacking industry is grade A nasty. You look like you haven't showered in weeks, Alexis. Nice. Well, that's enough of that nightmare. Now let's head over to Sierra Kidwell with the latest news on everyone's least favorite reform, prohibition.
Hi, Scotty. Thanks for that. All we want over here is sober and efficient workers, and we can't do that without the prohibition of alcohol, which happened January of 1920 during the 18th Amendment. The influence of alcohol has been active since 1830s. It has effects on families, particularly on innocent women and children, and also by a less compassionate anti-immigrant sentiment. Overall, prohibition aimed at decreasing, if not stopping, drinking by the working class. Currently, I'm in a saloon witnessing bar fights and drunk workers on their work breaks during happy hour. Being at happy hour wasn't so happy after all. I guess these people care more about alcohol than working. Thank God the 18th Amendment is going to stop this. I have a good feeling about this one. Thank you, Scotty.
Well, that sounds like such a good idea that will last for such a long time. Thank you guys for letting us in on a behind-the-scenes look at what's really going on in this progressive era that we're all living in. And thank you guys for tuning in and listening. I'm Scott Sampson, and good night. Back to you, Tobacco.
Rocketing, let me tell you.
I didn't even.
Waste Company factory has just started burning. It's like, wait.
The demand.
It's going off again. I can't.